Alright, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a long form analysis of the set that Leffen and Soonsay played in pools at Smash Summit 14. Spoiler alert, Soonsay is going to end up winning the set 3-1, which I believe is the exact same score he got back at the Big House when they played in that off-stream set. We finally got a recorded one. So yeah, it's going to be a Fox Ditto. Soonsay is going to be playing Red Fox, Leffen playing Neutral. They're going to start on Battlefield. So one of the main things we're going to be looking out for is how they play Neutral and how they interact in the context of platform play versus grounded play. What you're going to see a lot of is Soonsay playing a dash dance game on the ground, waiting for Leffen to come in, and Leffen trying to throw some mix-ups at him with the platforms, things like full hops, drilling, stuff like that. So, right off the bat, the first thing we saw out of Soonsay was a pretty aggressive dash into Leffen's space. Tries to call him out with a shine there, double jumps away to top plat. Leffen kind of just holding his ground, shielding on the side platform. It's actually a really quick grab. Soonsay was able to get there. So, I think this is going to kind of be a little predictor of what's to come, is Soonsay just looking for Leffen to land and punishing that with a grab and then following up from there. So he finds up throw, up smash, Leffen DIs it, and techs in place. Soonsay, I think very smartly here, Soonsay doesn't try to challenge it immediately, but just waits to see what Leffen does. He ends up shielding. Soonsay tries to kind of poke at it with an up air, which I don't know that that's necessarily going to get the strong hit you want, but I think it's an alright idea. Maybe a little risky if Leffen shield drop shines or something. But he gets the weak hit. Leffen is going to fall off. Actually double jumps away. I wasn't expecting that. It looks like neither was Soonsay. He tried to just back air. And Leffen... These are the kinds of mix-ups I was talking about from Leffen. Things like double jump drill coming down. It's actually something you see a lot with like Mango's Falco, is just doing a double jump away and then doing a down air shine. Looks like Leffen is doing a similar concept here. He's going to get a wave shine, tries to Thunder's combo, but Soonsay with great reactions actually ends up smash DIing up so he doesn't... excuse me. He smash DI'd it up, the jab, so he didn't get locked into that, he didn't get locked into being potentially grabbed out of that jab. So, really good defensive play so far from Soonsay. He's able to just full hop away, falls through the platform with a back air. That looked really low on shield, hold on. Yeah, that's a really low back air. I really like this. A lot of players would tend to fall into the trap of doing too high of an aerial to try to pressure the shield and then just getting shined out of shield or something. Leffen is definitely looking for something like that, but Soonsay doing a super late back air, that has to be like, I wonder. Yeah, that had to be like just a couple frames away from being the latest possible one he could do, which is going to give him the best, it's going to put him in the best possible position in terms of timing to follow up with a shine. And he goes for another back air there. That one's a little higher on shield, but even just those 3 hits is already doing quite a bit of damage to Leffen's shield. Look how small that's getting. You know, down tilt's threatening to poke at this point. And that's pretty quick. We're not even 10 seconds in. And already Soonsay showing really strong fundamentals, just applying safe pressure, putting Leffen in a precarious spot. Leffen does manage to full hop out. Okay, they're both kind of trying to play the full hop game right now, trying to just nickel and dime each other with back airs. But Soonsay's set himself up to where if Leffen finds himself having to shield again, it might not work out great for him. Okay. Leffen is dashing back towards center. Soonsay actually... Ooh. Did he do a nair there? Yeah, that looks like a nair. That's also super late. It's almost like a Sammy nair. Um, that's the really late nair that Sheiks will often do, where they fast fall first and then input the nair. It looks like Soonsay's doing something similar there, and I really like that. That's probably one of the best possible ways you could try to open somebody up and uh, get past their defenses is something really fast like this with so little end lag as it has. And the key is doing it that low that you get the most amount of shield stun, assuming they're shielding it. But I think that's a smart idea from Soonsay. It's probably a little better to go for it like 30-ish% than if they were at 0, because then, you're potentially getting CC grabbed or CC shined or something. But I think starting around here, it's fine to start going for that. Just continues it up with some shine drill pressure, tries to find an up tilt. Leffen actually gets his shield up. And now they're dash dancing. Yeah, I feel like there's basically two modes in this matchup, if you want to think about it that way. It's like you either play the dash dance game, try to call out people's overshoots or whatnot, or the full hop back air game, which we saw earlier. Full hop back airs, full hop drills, maybe double jumps. Basically, I think the neutral is going to boil down to like those two philosophies, playing a grounded with punish game versus going for unpredictable full hop mix-ups. Okay. Yeah, so here it switches to the ground game, but Soonsay actually does exactly what I just described. He transitions really quickly from playing this grounded dash dance game to finding this really tricky full hop back air. Because at a cursory glance, it looked like he was going to land on this platform and maybe go for like a shield drop mix-up. But no, he just falls through, finds Leffen with a back air. Positionally, I don't know. I mean, it pushes Leffen back towards center. But he actually is able to follow it up. Okay, maybe I'm going to eat my words. So, once again, dash dance, full hop, finds a back air. That trade's going to work out because, he actually got a knockdown on Leffen. Leffen techs in place. Gets running shined into an up tilt. It's a little flashy. Well, it's flashy, but like it's also good, right? At this percent, up tilt's probably great to land. It's not gonna like get them knocked down or anything. It's a great way of popping them up too. I'm just impressed he was able to get the turnaround on that. But yeah, that's such a great opener at this percent. And then he just shines him off. Oh, he was definitely looking to like cover a full like side B. Looked like he was gonna try to like full hop over it and maybe fall down on it with a grab or something. But Leffen actually shortened, right? Yeah, smart shorten from Leffen, just going to ledge. Ledge dashes on. Okay, I would have liked to maybe see a ledge dash shield from Leffen. It looks like he just ledge dashes into nothing. Yeah, and he just gets back aired for it. Oh, that's such a good down tilt from Soonsay. So he clips him with a back air, sees that it reversed. I think it's as kind of a read. This has to be a read right on tech in place. But, like, what else is Leffen gonna do, He could probably, Soonsay, could probably just react to a tech in either direction. If Leffen did tech away, he's not gonna go the full distance. So Soonsay can pretty easily cover that with, like, a forward throw or something. So I think Soonsay was thinking in the moment, the most likely thing he's gonna do is just tech in place. Like, that's probably his default tech option. And at this percent and at this spacing, down tilt is just such a great choice here to just pop him up. But then even better, he has the wherewithal to just wave land on and up smash to close it out. That's not the kind of the commentators were saying, like, down tilt into that up smash is not the kind of combo that you typically see a lot, but it works surprisingly well. I mean, it ended up cleaning up the stock there, and he just had such a great, just great spacing and great timing overall to get that to work. Okay, one of the things I want to pay close attention to in particular is how both of these players deal with a respawning fox with invincibility. So there are a couple of different schools of thought on how you go about avoiding getting attacked while they're invincible. And what Soonsay is going to do right here is what, in my opinion, is probably the overall best thing to do. I mean, there's a couple different things you could do. And you should be mixing up how you avoid invincibility. But at least at first, I like what he does here. And what he does here is just dash dances around, puts up his shield for a millisecond, wave dashes out, just trying to be as evasive as possible while staying completely grounded. Just making it really hard for himself to get hit. And then he times it really excellently. He manages to get that last little hit of drill, so showing really solid understanding of the timing aspect of the invincibility. Oh, that's a classic Leffen trap. That up tilt. Now let me explain why this up tilt works, right? So a lot of foxes, myself included, will typically just up tilt in place, and people are fast enough these days that they're able to dash dance grab your up tilts if you get too predictable with them. But Leffen didn't do it in place, he wave dashed back. This is what makes this up tilt so scary. He was here, he's wave dashing like right here-ish to intercept Soonsay's dash. And it just ends up working out really nicely. He actually finds a second one. That flubbed up smash is gonna hurt. So now Soonsay gets a wave shine, forward throws him off. This is another thing they were talking a little bit about, the commentators in this set, is your decision on what throw you do at the ledge. Because the old, I guess the quote-unquote old way school of thinking, or the old school way of thinking, rather, is you up throw them at this spot, right? You up throw them, you go for like a platform tech chase with an up air, try to get a bunch of damage. But why do that when you could potentially just like shine spike them off a forward throw? Like, this is actually a super scary spot if you're Leffen. You're already down a stock, and if you guess wrong, you're just dead. He actually does a really smart thing here by just instantly air dodging on. Soonsay tries to shine it, doesn't end up working, covers himself with another shine, Leffen shields it, gets stuck in it a little bit. Leffen is now able to get his own throw. The back throw off. Okay, Leffen tried to call out a Firefox to ledge there. Yeah, so this is a little bit of a 50-50. And I like that Soonsay's initial decision when he's recovering is to go high. Does the mango. And, okay, I mean, he does get back aired for it, but taking a back air is way better than, well, I guess taking a back air down here. Point being, he made it back on stage, so he's got more of a fighting chance. Okay, Leffen reacts. I don't know how I feel about the dash attack there, but he's able to keep it going. Reacts to tech in place, gets a grab. Up throw, up tilt, up air, okay. Alright, solid stuff from Leffen. Oh, that's a good back air. That's actually such a hard back air to hit. I'm terrible at that, but Leffen, I mean, he's hit it before, but I'm impressed every time. Like, he's just so consistent at hitting that back air to cover that high side B right there. Really good. Alright, now, We saw Soonsay during the invincibility use his dash dancing, movement, shielding to kind of avoid it, to avoid Leffen. On the flip side, Leffen is going to retreat to top platform and light shield, which I also very much like. I like it slightly less than just dashing around on the ground, because positionally I don't think it's as strong for you, just not having control of center, I mean. But I think it's fine. I think it's a solid defensive choice. A lot of people aren't really going to be ready to deal with something like this. Okay, he just shield drops straight through. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel like he gave up that defensive advantage he had. I understand wanting to get back to center stage, but yeah, I mean, he just got shined for that. There's kind of this golden rule. I actually, I think I kind of learned this from watching Street Fighter, the idea of anti-airs and just calling people out as they're landing, I think is so crucial. And Soonsay kind of does something like that here. This is a really big concept in Street Fighter, things like shoryukens to cover people jumping in. It's not like a perfect translation in Melee, but conceptually it's similar-ish what happens here. Leffen's falling down, he's trying to go for like an aggressive option, or maybe just trying to regain control and find a cheeky opening. Point is, Leffen's in the air, he's coming down, but he doesn't have enough time to avoid just getting caught out with a shine here. And now he's on the ledge. Interesting that he went for platform here, Leffen, off the ledge. Because the typical thing you do is ledge dash on and go for a mix-up, either shield or maybe shine, up smash if you're feeling really cheeky. But instead, Leffen just goes to top plat, which some characters are fine dealing with this, like Marth could probably up tilt to deal with this, but in the Fox Ditto, you don't have anything. Soonsay doesn't have anything from being on the ground that's going to immediately threaten this, right? For him to be ready to punish something like this, he has to basically hard call it out, waveland up, and grab it or something. Because he tries to react to it, but Leffen has enough time to get his shield up. And then Leffen shield drops out and finds his way back to center. That was his goal all along. It wasn't necessarily about trying to find this huge opening on Soonsay and do something risky. Leffen knows he just needs to find his way back to center stage, just kind of reset the situation, and he does. But then he switches it up on you immediately afterward. So I really like how Leffen played this. He takes center, but then as soon as he sees Soonsay do something a little punishable, he goes for that shine waveland on. Now Soonsay's in the corner. Okay, he just nares at him. That ended up working out. I think that's a decent option. Okay, so Leffen went for a grab there. I don't know if that was a mistake or not. Like, because I was thinking, ordinarily, I don't know if this nair is the best idea from Soonsay, but I think it happened to work out because Leffen tried to grab and missed it. Leffen shield drops back down. Okay. Now Leffen looking for a short hop drill. Soonsay gonna full hop over him. And Soonsay looking for some pressure, near shine. He actually gets that up tilt. Okay, Leffen, I think, tried to go in with a running shine, but he just got stuffed out by this up tilt. That was actually really good by Soonsay. Really quick on him to get the turnaround in that, too. And then he has the presence of mind. Okay. Because, like, after that up tilt, like, Leffen probably accidentally buffered a get up attack because he was trying to running shine, I'm assuming. So Soonsay knew the get up attack was coming, and he's just ready to CC grab it. Calls out the tech in place with an up air. Leffen DI'd it well though, so Soonsay not in a great position to follow up. He tries to with that landing nair again. Shines in. Goes for a back air. I think he was trying to call out Leffen jumping out of shield. But Leffen... What did Leffen do? I think he shield dropped to get away. No, he just wave dashed out of shield and just dashed off the platform to center. Okay, that time... Remember last time Leffen was like... what did he do? He did the laser land on, and then he fell down here. And then as soon as he went back here, he challenged Soonsay again, right after he got center. Similar concept here. So, it was on the left platform last time when he laser landed on. This time, he just has his shield up, wave dashes out, this is all good, gets back. And he does the same thing where he instantly goes back to challenge Soonsay. But this time, Soonsay adapts and catches him with the shield drop back air. So, good adaptation on Soonsay's end. Now Leffen's on the ledge again. Ledge dashes on. This time he does the shield, which I think is really smart. So he power shields that back air, tries to shine it. Soonsay actually able to get a jab, which I really like going for jabs at like mid-high-ish percents, 85 like this. I think jab's even better at higher percents, but I think starting around here, it starts becoming really good. It's just like a way to confirm into a grab or something. A lot of players forget about jab at percents like this, but it's fast, it's got deceptively long range. It's a great way to just kind of like poke at your opponent, stop them from doing... It's almost kind of like a Falco laser. As weird as that may sound, it's just like a little hit to kind of interrupt what they were doing, and then, you know, that might be just enough of a disturbance in their game plan that you're able to get a grab or something. And I don't know if it's like a true punish at this percent to go for jab grab, but certainly at higher percents, like upwards of 100, you can get jab grab, jab up smash, maybe like jab down tilt or something. He actually does go for jab down tilt. I think that was a little low on the percent for that to work. Or maybe it was the DI. Yeah, I think it was a combination of it being just a little too far away and a little too low a percent for jab down tilt to work here. But I like the idea. Okay, so Leffen gets out, double jumps to top plat. And he's actually able to find this drill. So, Leffen retreats to top platform, Soonsay goes to side platform. Okay, Soonsay didn't go, he fell through again. Now Soonsay dashing into center, and I think Leffen might have stolen this from Mango. This little, like, short hop, instantly fall through. Yeah. For some reason, doing a short hop and then just immediately falling through seems to work way more than it should. Like, usually at lower levels, you'll see a lot of players just instantly fall through, or maybe like at mid-level, you might see shield dropping, falling through. And that's fine as a mix-up, but it just gets really predictable. It can be really easy to just dash dance grab that if they see it coming. But Leffen does the short hop beforehand, which I think, I don't know if it's because most of the time you just short hop and immediately land again, but for whatever reason, short hop fall through works really often if you're the one on the top platform. And right here, Leffen gets a drill, shine, thunders combo. And okay, he also does the forward throw off. I think I talked a little bit about that earlier, doing forward throw instead of up throw here. Forward throws Soonsay off. Great reaction to get that back air. Leffen's really good at that. And yeah, okay, that was just a really simple shine spike. And just like that, Leffen's in the lead. He does a little bit of double jump stalling. The reason you would double jump stall here instead of Firefox stall, if memory serves correctly, double jump refreshing here on the ledge is better in terms of setting up your ECB or your environmental collision box. If I remember correctly, it basically, what that means practically is that you're going to be more likely to get a successful ledge dash rather than if you did like Firefox stalling. But regardless, Soonsay is able to back air him here. So Leffen went for a ledge dash into a jump shine, which I actually really like. You'll see Falcos do that a lot too, so he might have taken that for Mango too, honestly. But just throwing out a jump shine like that is really good in that spot when you're in the corner, I think. Just because it's big, it's fast, it's pretty hard to contest if you're the edge guarder. So I like the idea from Leffen. Doesn't end up working out though. Soonsay just trying to look for Leffen to fall down into him. So he's trying to call out the shield drop drill. Soonsay is. And this is again where I think understanding Street Fighter is really important. Having this threat of an up tilt here, it's pretty similar to doing something like a Dragon Punch in Street Fighter. You're just throwing out a really strong hitbox that's got surprisingly good range, and it's probably going to beat out drill. Leffen smartly doesn't fall for it though. Just full hops again. Goes for a drill. Shield drops through. Soonsay just kind of dashed away to give him some space, and then goes back in. Actually, looks like double jump there, and Leffen called it out with a nair. Tries to shine off of it. He's a little too far, so Soonsay gets a grab and just up smashes him. Okay. What does Soonsay do for invincibility? Okay, more ambiguous movement. Just kind of dashing around. He does get shined though. And Leffen goes for that same back air. This time though, it ends up reversing, so Soonsay's back on stage. They both try to shine each other. I like that. I think that's a fine thing to do in a scrambly spot like that. And then they both full hop out. Leffen's a little faster, gets the nair out. Okay, Soonsay looks for an up air, but Leffen just one step ahead, again with that full hop drill. Shines him. Alright, we're back in the same spot. Now we're getting the dash dance game. And at this percent, I think you're going to see Leffen go for a lot of nairs here. Nair isn't great at 0, like if Soonsay was going to try to nair Leffen, Leffen's at 0, he could probably just like CC shine it or something. But on the flip side, Soonsay is at 56, so nair is going to start knocking down, potentially leading to a tech chase. So you're going to see a lot of nairs coming out from Leffen. Nair shine pressure, stuff like that. So the question is, how do you deal with this if you're Soonsay? That's what I want to think about. Oh, it's so tricky. I want to say you could up smash out a shield maybe if you're Soonsay, but like Leffen's doing a really good job of undershooting them. So if Soonsay was going to try to go for something like that, he'd probably just get whiff punished. That's such a tough spot. I do like what Soonsay did there though, with that tricky full hop into nothing and then waveland back. Doesn't net him anything, but I like that he's willing to go for like tricky options like that. Dash dances again, gets clipped by a full hop nair from Leffen. Leffen goes for more shine nair pressure. Yeah. I'm really just trying to think about what you do. Maybe running shine is the answer if you're Soonsay. Okay, but he does get... Or you could do that. Yeah, I think if Leffen's showing that he's just willing to do nair pressure like this, I think you just have to play patiently and just call out where the blind spot is in his pressure. Because nair pressure, while it is really strong and really hard to get past, it's not infallible. And I think at that point, Soonsay caught on. He saw that Leffen was going for earlier nairs rather than later ones, so he was able to dash out of range and get a grab here. Do an up smash, forward throws off. Okay, he actually doesn't cover ledge. Leffen able to upbeat a ledge. Goes for the laser land again. Soonsay not going to challenge it, just stays grounded. Now Leffen falls through. He's still looking for that nair. Still looking for it. Oh, that was a really good up tilt. You actually see Leffen go for that up tilt himself a lot of the time. But, oh, man. Really, really hard to execute technically. But if you're able to pull it off, like, look at how much range you threaten. I didn't even think Leffen was, like, in a spot where he had to be worried about getting hit. Like, normally this is a pretty solid range to, like, be scouting out rolls or something. But I guess up tilt just... it's so huge, it just ends up beating that out. Okay, finds a second one. Okay, I like that from Leffen, that double jump back air, just to kind of give himself some breathing room. And then he calls Soonsay out. I think Soonsay was going for that fall through back air again, like the full hop fall through, but Leffen just immediately calls it out with his own pretty aggressive nair in. Soonsay goes to ledge. I like that because remember earlier he tried to upbeat up. So this time he went down, so he's showing that he's willing to adapt. A little bit of scramble pressure here. Soonsay ends up out on top. He finds a shine, looks like. Okay, he did a wave dash out of shield into jab shine, and then a dash attack. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess that works out fine. I wasn't sure about the dash attack portion of it, and I think the percent is maybe a little... I don't know, because like I said, jab was really good at higher percents. 50% feels a little low to me to start looking for jabs. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does just work. He gets the dash attack, waits out the get up attack, forward throws off. Okay, and that time he waits it out, is able to cover the side B. And I think just a couple more back airs are going to clean it up. Yeah, okay, solid stuff. He's going to keep dashing around. Leffen actually just finds that weak back air. So, this is now the third stock of this game that Soonsay has shown. He's just trying to be evasive with ground movement around Leffen's invincibility. And I think at this point, I think if he wanted to do something different, like waveland on a platform and shield, I think that would be an okay thing to do. Just because at this point, he's done it 3 times and Leffen's starting to catch on to it. Leffen looks for a down smash, it just barely misses. Soonsay ledge dashes on. He actually went for a grab there. I maybe would have liked to see a shine or maybe like a double shine, but I think the grab is fine. He was looking for like a quick gimp or something, I think. But Leffen manages to sneak out. Gets to the side platform. Pretty quick up air from Soonsay, but Leffen gets past it. They're both kind of they're trying to like call each other out on the platform while also keeping themselves safe, and Leffen just ends up getting the right call out there with that back air. And yeah, I think that just mixed up Soonsay's DI. He was caught DIing out, and he's gonna lose the stock for that. Okay. And then what Leffen does instead when it comes to Angel platform stuff is he's willing to go on platforms a lot more. This time he actually mixed it up by wave landing to side platform after going to top plat. And it ends up working out decently. He's able to get past an Invincible Fox, which is no small feat. So I think if you're Soonsay, that's something to at least consider implementing a little more. Maybe not like the very first thing you do, but when you feel like they're starting to get a read on you, just kind of dashing around, you can start using platforms instead. And they're kind of doing it here, actually. They're engaging a little more on platforms. Soonsay is showing he's being a little more willing to kind of go at Leffen with aggressive options. Like that drill, actually. That was a weird drill. Because what happened? He did a short hop, shine, maybe trying to call out a shield drop from Leffen. Doesn't work out. Leffen gets his shield up, and now Soonsay is drilling his shield. And this, you don't typically see that at like that kind of a height as far as double jumping goes. So it's a little precarious. Neither of them ended up shining. That's kind of shocking, actually. I thought we might see a shine out of shield from Leffen. But he just full hops, Soonsay short hops. And the full hop drill is once again catching Soonsay. Soonsay goes for a down smash that just looks like he was trying to hold down and get something. So he's going to get drilled again. But he does shine out. That's good. Soonsay returning to the dash dance game. Leffen tried to go for an up tilt, which I don't know how I feel about an up tilt at this low of a percent. Because I think you could probably just like CC an up tilt at 12. But whatever. Okay. More dash dancing. Leffen again trying to be tricky with like his platform play, trying to bait Soonsay into going for stuff like that grab. Ends up working out though. Soonsay just shines him. We get a laser land from Leffen. He's shielding again on top plat. Side plat, I mean. He's doing a good job of making himself hard to hit. Soonsay once again. I like how he's like mixing up how he's using the dash dance, right? Like he does it there, looking for a nair. Here he does it, I think, just trying to bait something out. Leffen's just holding down. And good reaction on Soonsay. That drill would have beaten out that crouch cancel. But then Leffen does his own full hop over it. But what's nice about what Soonsay did is that actually... So he's dashing, and that drill was spaced in such a way where he's going to end up overshooting it. Which puts him in a really solid position to get this grab afterward. Gets 2 up airs off of it, and a nair. That actually was really good DI from Leffen on that nair. Like he, in a spot like this, all too often, like you're going to be holding up because you're worried about getting sent off, and you're just going to eat a million aerials, nair, bair, up air. But no, Leffen did a good job DIing it like down and away. I think that's the key to this DI, how he didn't get another hit. And he goes for a bit of a tricky recovery. I think pretty similar to a recovery we saw earlier in this game, where he does like this double jump and then does a shorten afterward. Wave lands on, gets his shield up, really nice. But Soonsay doing a good job with the timing mix-ups on his aerial pressure. He's really good at that. He's shown that a couple times now where he'll do like that back air into shine back air. It was a high back air. I would have liked to see it maybe a little lower, but still ends up working out. Does shine back air just to kind of keep that pressure up, prevent Leffen from getting in. Okay, and he tried to call out the side or the Firefox to ledge. Leffen actually just goes straight, and he ends up getting the trade there. I wonder what you could do about that if you're Soonsay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the idea from Soonsay, because Leffen does go for ledge a lot. I think this was just... I think we could chalk this interaction up to just being a good call by Leffen, because I don't think Soonsay did anything wrong there. And then Leffen able to call out the tech in place with an up smash. Actually gets the back air off that slide off. This is getting a little scary for Soonsay. Okay, I like that nair. Okay, so I think that's Soonsay saying, I know at this point, Leffen, that you're gonna just try to retreat to platforms and play like a weird mix-up. So I'm just gonna beat you to it. We saw something like that earlier. I think it was Leffen doing it to Soonsay on the other side. So, I mean, really good on Soonsay that he's willing to go for that and just kind of call that out. Ooh, that was tricky. Really good on Leffen to actually get past that, but he's still going to get grabbed. And then... So I think Soonsay was looking for the tech roll in here. Leffen actually, with really great presence of mind, doesn't tech in. Just shield drops down. Finds a back air to punish the grab. And yeah, Leffen tried to do the exact same thing, just calling out Soonsay going to platform. But like we've been saying, Soonsay is generally playing a more grounded style. He's picking his spots really well. Like, he just plays the dash dance game and waits for Leffen to do a risky call out like this. Okay, he doesn't actually punish it. I thought he might have tried to full hop bear or something. Leffen going to top plat, trying to find his way down. I think this is a little bit of nerves, maybe. Like, Soonsay's just been so solid at his dash dance game. It's just really scary for Leffen to find his way to ground. But he does find it there. Gets dash attack for it. And then does a side beat at ledge. Ledge dashes on. They're both kind of dashing away. What was that back air? So I think this is pretty similar, right, to that nair, where Leffen's just trying to call out Soonsay doing a risky full jump up to platform. But Soonsay showing great discipline, staying grounded, and I think he could have gotten that dash dance grab. I think Soonsay was just a tiny bit slow on that, or maybe he dashed a little early, but like that definitely was a grab on Leffen's landing. Leffen does get the shine off, though. Oh, but... Okay, I think that was actually, like, really solid timing from Soonsay. That timing on the get-up attack, he waits just a tiny bit longer than most people. Most people are gonna, like, be trying to nair or something and get out a dash, or get-up attack by accident. But, no. He just waits the tiniest bit longer, and that's just enough to throw off Leffen's timing for his dash dance grab. So that was actually so good by Soonsay, that timing. Okay, clips him with a weak bear. Ooh. Okay, nice. So he clips him with a bear there, kind of threatens a little bit of this space with potentially a full hop back air. Okay, he actually wave landed off. Basically tried to do the same thing, double jumped up there. Excellent reaction from Soonsay to get his shield up, and then just wave dash out, up smash. That's so good. I wasn't sure that he'd have time to do this, but he did. Got his shield up, wave dashed out, and up smashed him. So he's shown super consistent on his tech skill, really consistent on his ground options and like moving out of shield and just implementing really tricky dash dancing and wave dashing to kind of force Leffen into these weird spots. I want to see that one more time. Yeah, so good from Soonsay. Alright, well, we will look at game 2 next time. Thanks everybody, we'll see you later.